All right. So what was it? Hmm. Oh, good Lord, they're up again, and he's back. Morning, fellow zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? Because I sure as hell ain't. It's 1:17 in the morning, West Coast time. It is December the 21st, 2024. The zombie, we were John C. of Roseman, California, barely alive and barely awake, and I'm almost screwed up like everybody else. Are we in default yet? Did we go default? I don't know. I just woke up and hoping that the United States didn't go out of whack again. But then again, that's our course in life, isn't it? So apparently, from what the reports been telling me, that the Senate actually passed a bill with an 85-11 vote. And they got it passed 38 minutes after expiring at midnight. For 38 minutes, yes, technically speaking, the United States defaulted for 38 minutes. And then it went over to Biden's desk. He's probably yawning his head off, wanting more coffee at that point. Or something hot. I'm going to bed. Screw this noise. And then that was it. But for 38 minutes, if we want to do the route like everybody else had been doing, terrorizing everybody else, saying, if we don't do this thing right now as it is, we're going to go into default. Ah! And other people are going, yes, 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 default, 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 default. I don't know who the hell's more scary, the Democrats who didn't want to go for default in the first place, or the Republicans, or should I call them the Trumplicans, who adore it. But then again, there was a lot of Republicans saying, yes, we do need it. We need to keep the country going. So, guess what? So now we don't have to worry about going in default until March of next year. Where I'm sorry, if I'm not mistaken, of the election results that happened back in 2024, did we elect another billionaire to replace the one that was on the ballot? Or did we have another billionaire who snuck on the ballot without us realizing it? Because now we had three billionaires, one supposed, but gone through a lot of criminal crap. But the other two, they're like in the president vice president mode, dictating to the upcoming Republican Party, who's coming into all three branches, telling them what they should do. Well, at least Congress anyway. And not to mention giving marching orders to the one that was actually on the ballots. So I'm not quite sure how the United States is going to be governed and ruled. And now we've got people saying we're either in a kleptocracy, an autocracy, or they don't know what we are. And I don't know where we are, which is a scary thing. I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, wondering if we've gone to default, hoping we didn't go to default, hoping that maybe the Republicans, if there were any Republicans left, decided we were going to be functioning the government, just make sure that the government's functioning until March. And for a while, now we can. But for 38 minutes, we're going into overtime, and these guys are beep, 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 trying to get things squared away so they can get their majestic, magnificent, magnificent most here. And then go outside on the steps with the reporters out there and constantly bellyache to them about it.
Well, I had to vote for the same thing because I didn't know what I was doing, and then
And I'm like, oh, terrific. So yes, we have this running now. And I had posted a while ago that I still had questions. How does a guy who got into our country, born of two foreign-born family members in a foreign country, deign to be president-elect and giving marching orders to the Congress? The Congress that is still ruled in the Senate by Democrats, partially ruled by Republicans slash Trumplicans. They're calling the shots because they're rich, because they're wealthy, because and because they own Trump's ass on this one. Somewhere in the rules and regulations, somewhere we had to have laws concerning about this. Foreign born nationalists or anybody off away from our country having that much influence on our elected officials. How we bitched about Putin all the time. She up yet? Yeah, she's up yet. Damn it. She who must be obeyed is up. Which means I probably would have to leave the morning chat for this one just to take care of her. Switching gears back to the personal front, back to the home front. Any one of you guys ever been? Any one of you guys ever been caregiver to a dog before? Plus budget. No, I am. Which means I get to put I get to. Give me a second. I see. She must be obeyed. What's going on here? Hey, Ma. What? I thought you were laying down. Yeah. Well, you're the one fussing. You're the one fussing. Fussy. So I'm not doing a damn thing anymore. Now what? You're driving me crazy, dog. You know that. Did you feel better? Well, people may have this way of doing things on live. I don't have a set agenda. My dog's setting the agenda. As I said before, changing gears, I'm dealing with she who must be obeyed. And I don't know if she's going to get the speed up this early in the morning. Yep, there she goes. She's on it this morning. So she's going to try running around being a crazy dog. An elderly senior lady who still got some spunk, blind as hell, deaf as hell. And she's going to be running around like a crazy dog. Anybody been a caregiver to a crazy maniacal dog yet? And she's still trying to act like she's a puppy, and I don't get it with my dog. That's all there is. But yeah, this is live. This is live. How things are taken care of. I could talk about politics or anything else, but right now, my dog. I'm grateful our country is still running for right now. I'm grateful that we hadn't gone into default yet. And as for raising the debt ceiling, at least this time we didn't do it. And for 2 years running, let's see if we can increase that. Well, not the debt ceiling. Let's see if we can decrease how much we've already owed already. But after that, I don't know what I'm going to tell you on that one. It's early in the morning on a Saturday. We're getting close to Christmas time. And it seems like the Grinch, in his different forms, is giving us complete panic and chaos at this point. I hadn't seen anything else regarding shootings, but I imagine there's going to be more news coming down the pipeline for that one. The pervasive attitude for this year is more of why did this had to happen, and are we going to be in for it next year? And what are we going to deal with it? What are we going to do about it? And the question remains, and I don't have an answer for it, except we deal with it a day at a time, sometimes a minute at a time. I talk about things happening to me personally. I'll leave them on the videos more often, but on the live, I just wanted to get a little update. Just to tell people, yeah, we're still here. We still have jobs lost. We still have employees on strike in a few countries, actually in a few companies right now. And my sleep is disturbed again once more because she must be afraid running around. She's going to drive me nuts. Hey, she can't even hear me what I'm doing. So we'll continue the conversation in the usual format. The videos, always the videos. As I said before the last time, it's going to be coming up where I'm going to have to switch servers at this point. One particular server I'm using is, well, it's giving me more issues, and I'll have to switch over. Instead of the diary of a griever named John Weaver, I'm going to be doing the diary of the griever named John Weaver. There's a difference on that one. I haven't posted anything recently, so I got to start posting on that one, just to make sure I got both sides worked on. But for right now, I just wanted to let you guys know we're still in operation. The country's still running. And my dog's having a conniption fit this early in the morning. She's picking up speed. And she's going to drive me crazy this morning. What else is new? We'll try to do another live feed before Christmas Eve if we can. Till then, guys, keep checking the vids. Now, you notice I haven't been asking for any subscriptions. I haven't asked for anybody to follow or like or comment. It's simply up to you guys. Appreciate a little embarrassed about. Well, I'll talk more about it when I do the videos. Till then, have a good morning, guys. Get some sleep if you can, if you're still West Coast time. And why are you up on the West Coast? Back to bed.